Okay, so let's talk about plugging in to an electrical source. So there are three common electrical sources that you're going to find: 20 amp, 30 amp, and 50 amp. So the best of those for this RV is 30 amp, and that is going to be at probably 95% of all the RV places that you find is 30 amps. So if you get that, to choose that one over anything else if you can. And what you do is you just take this cord that will be in that big storage compartment on the other side, and you hook it up right here. It just plugs in, and then it has a little ring on here that you twist on to kind of lock it into place. Now on the other side of this, the cord is plugged into this surge protector. Okay, so there shouldn't be any reason for you to unplug it from this surge protector, so please just keep it in here. And then this is the other side of the cord. Now this might look like a dryer cord, but it is not. So this RV runs off of 30 amps, 110 volts. A dryer is 220 volts. So if you plug this into a dryer outlet, it will blow out all the electricity in the RV. So that would be very bad. So if you have 30 amps at your site, when you get there, there should be a circuit breaker right next to the plug. So turn that off, and then plug this in, and then turn the circuit breaker back on, and everything should work perfectly. Okay, if you get there and they don't have 30 amps for whatever reason, they will probably have 50 amps. So then you can use this converter, which will be in that big storage compartment too. So this is the 30 amp part. You just plug that into here, and then this is the 50 amp. So again, turn off the circuit breaker, plug this in, turn it back on with all that connected, and you should be good to go. So if you don't have 30 or 50, you might have 20 amps, which is just your regular normal household outlet. Okay, we provide this extension cord for you and this adapter. So you need to use this extension cord that we provide you. It's 100 feet. It should reach just about anything. It's really thick, and it will hold the electricity that the RV will draw. If you use just a regular old extension cord, chances are very good that extension cord will melt and cause short circuits and cause lots of problems. So yeah, really don't do that. Here's an adapter from the 20 amp source that's coming in here to the 30 amps that the RV needs. So you can just plug in the cord into this one, and then it should power. Now what you need to know is if you are into a 20 amp, that doesn't have as much power as the 30 amp, obviously. So a couple of things: you probably won't be able to run your air conditioner, your microwave, and your TV all at the same time. That will just be too much of a draw on those 20 amps. Also, if you're parked at a friend's house or something, and there are other things on that switch, on that circuit, it will probably trip the breaker on it. Okay, so like here, I have it plugged into our garage, and I have to make sure that I unplug the refrigerator inside the garage, and I have an electric car, so I have to unplug it also, because if I try to charge my car and run the electricity on here, it will break the circuit every time. So if you're plugged into this and you're trying to use the air conditioner and it keeps going off, make sure that there's nothing else on that circuit. And if you have questions, you can give me a call.